Hi, welcome to Tech Dictate. I am Doreen Shamwano, and today we're looking at if statements. So, whenever we're talking about if, I just want you to think of the normal life and how you use it. Okay, whenever you tell someone if it's rainy, carry an umbrella, but if it's cold, carry a sweater, and if it's hot, please don't carry a sweater. So, whenever we're using these things, we're using the if statement. Programmers were people and are people actually, and therefore, whenever we see these things, just try and reason them. I don't know, logically, just how you use it in the normal life. So, for an if statement, we use it when we want to implement conditions. Okay, so for a certain thing, do this. If these conditions are met, do this. Else, if they're not met, do this. Okay, so that's basically it. If rainy, okay, I want you to carry umbrella. Hey, how is umbrella written? I guess that's it. Else, what do? Don't carry. That is it for if statements. Other than it's just this in this basic. So mostly instead of rainy, you'll just write if it's you're using some, let's use some because it's very easy. So we've calculated in a different function, in a different tutorial, we covered functions. And so we found out how to write a function. So you've already calculated the sum, okay? And you've gotten the sum to be 250, for example. And we want to check if the sum, okay? We want to check if the sum is greater than 250. If it's not greater than 250, we don't output it, okay? So when you're checking, you say if sum greater than or equal to 250, what do we do? Output sum. Okay, so you can just leave it at that. So if it's not greater than 250, then nothing will happen. Okay, but if it's greater than 250, then this function, this if statement will be executed. Now, we have if, else, if. Okay, so we can just continue it. Else if sum is greater than or equal to 350, do something different. Okay, so you can just output something different. And so when the sum is 250, is greater than or equal to 250, this will be output. So we can add here and. We've not learned this, but anyway, this represents and, okay, and sum is less than or equal to 349. Okay, instead of the equal to, we should have just written is less than 350, but since I wrote equal to, then I'll just do that way. Yeah, so else if this will happen, else you can output. Now, if it does not satisfy any of the conditions, what do we want it to do? We want it to output conditions not met. Okay, so this is it. So if just works with conditions, we want a certain condition to be fulfilled, and this is how we do it. You say the condition, then what to happen if the condition is met, and if the condition is not met, what should happen? if another condition is met? What if no condition is met? Then output something different. Okay, so that's it for if statements. It's just working with conditions. You've been given a certain condition, it's not met. What do we do? Do this. You've been given a certain condition, if it's met, do this different thing. So that's just it for conditions. And let me see you in the next tutorial when we're looking at something different and interesting. And yeah, see you. Subscribe to this channel, leave a comment if you have anything you would like me to cover next, or you have whatever you have, just tell me. Thank you. Have a good time.